Jenny have her
Wait,
phone.
yeah, she's asleep on my feet. Wait, are both those dogs yours now, Patty?
So, okay, Winnie is right next to me. This is not my dog.
Nice. Actually.
So she belongs to a coworker who went on leave for a few months, and I still don't have like a date yet of how long I'm still keeping her. Initially, I was keeping her for a month, and then that was supposed to end like beginning of October, and I still have her, and I'm pretty sure keeping her for like the rest of this month. At this point, it's hard because I'm like, I love this dog so much that if he was like, I don't think I can take care of her, you need to adopt her, I'd be like, totally, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But at this point, like the longer time passes, I feel in my right to be like, I can't return her. Like she's now my dog.
Yeah, that's like definitely
Yeah.
because it's like it's just confusing. You're like, I'm her mom now.
Yeah,
Well,
I refer to her. I refer to myself as her mom. I feel like she's gonna be really confused when she sees him again because she's gonna be like, "Didn't you like abandon me?
Leave. Yeah.
Ditch me with
No turn."
this crazy lady. I don't know.
Yeah, with this psycho woman.
Yeah.
Mom, I now have to deal with. So
Do the dogs get along?
they do. Landon is like classic only child who's like, I can only have attention for me and no one else. So normally when we've dog sat, it's like he tolerates the other dogs and intimidates them to stay on opposite sides of the apartment.
Yeah.
We once dog sat for these two dogs, and the male dog basically lived at our front door because whatever vibes Landon was giving was like, dude,
Like you need to like
I'll kill you if
you need to go.
But actually it's funny because I realized that she has become alpha in our household. Like he's very afraid of her, I think, in a way.
And she's smaller than him, right?
Smaller, but she pushes him around. But they snuggle a lot, which I think is hard.
That's really cute and nice.
Couch, and they're just like head to head laying next to each other, and I'm like, this is why it's hard for me to give her up now, because I'm like, it's not just me, it's
it was a family decision, really.
Yeah.
Well, I had a dog for 7 months and I had to give him away, but that's,
yeah, that was so sad. Martin, on like our last episode, Martin was like talking about how he was trying to find the dog that lived with him for 7 months on Instagram in case his like new owner started an Instagram for him, and I like was so sad after. I was like, oh my god, email someone at the rescue and see if like you can get in contact with them. Like
I got Andy now. I got Andy. He's cool.
Yeah. That's the problem. The problem with the rescues is that the people are so like burned out that work there that they can't engage in like all this bullshit because like dog people are so crazy. Like I still email and no one ever responds to me, but I'm like I just want to give you an update on Basil. Here's like what she learned. Like I'm just so grateful like that like we're a family now. No one's ever responded to me, and like every 3 months I still send a message.
That is so funny. Like, I thought that you took her away. Like, why do you keep thinking we want more information?
Yeah, they're like,
she's gone.
Wow.
This is, and Landon is just
nice. He's ready to play, dude.
He's very jealous. He doesn't like talking to other people. He's very
really productive, dude.
Yeah, I had like my therapy session this morning, and Basil just started throwing like a soccer ball at me like during it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
This is like obviously interfering with your wellness, and I really apologize that I'm connected with other human beings. It's so with me.
Yeah, she was like going crazy. But
okay, wait, so Martin, is this your permanent dog or you're fostering this dog?
This my other new foster dog.
So I have to know, why do you hate yourself? I just feel like you are not.
Well, it's not that big. It's not that bad unless you keep it.
It's a sick deal for him though, because I mean, obviously it's very hard to give up dogs, but it's like if he goes out of town or something, it's like he just gives the dog back, and then when he comes back, like he takes the dog back, and he doesn't have to pay anyone. But
that's true.
the
It
flip
is
side
true.
is the dog then isn't his.
Yeah.
So
But also, I know love is temporary, so I am familiar with that concept. And
this is a good life lesson.
anything you love is gonna go away, you know. So,
I was gonna say, I feel like this is just reinforcing all of the lessons that a therapist would be trying to undo in you.
oh, loving something and not letting it go, or
Yeah. Well,
uh,
at least this one's not like into the food guarding, right?
no, he just sleeps.
Yeah.
He's a chill guy. That guy, though I do love him, he did have his issues, and he would bite the shit out of me.
Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted that would have been a problem
I would
with
have to
you
like.
going out of town because you would have had a hard time finding someone to
Yeah.
I
watch him.
wouldn't. No, no. If I were to adopt the dog, if this guy's small, the other guy was a Yorkie, they would come with me. I would
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. You're just in the green room while your dog
my
bites the
doggy.
shit out of someone.
Now I have to enter. He has to be certified emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my therapy dog. You know, so that's the trick. Yeah, and
They're
if
not
I
letting therapy dogs like they're not letting
also,
people do that anymore
well,
in a lot of
also,
places.
I feel like with a guy who looks like me, I can bring a dog somewhere, and no one's gonna question it. No one's gonna be
I
like,
hate that you're milking your condition. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really good because
yeah, it's
they
like,
really are. They're tightening the ESA.
oh,
Can
okay.
you just get a helper dog,
I
Martin?
guess if I don't need it like that, it's
I know
gonna
you
be
don't need it, but like
honestly, the guy I tour with his helper dog. I don't think he needs that dog. That dog doesn't
yeah.
do shit.
That dog looked like he was helping you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dog just hangs out with me, and yeah, I don't know what he does to help him. So I guess, or I could get my dog certified as a helper dog.
All right.
And
Well,
We need to.
it's really hard.
Yeah, we need to help you like work the system. It's okay if you don't need. It doesn't matter if
okay,
you need it.
you think I don't know how to work a system? You think?
Questioning you because you're like, oh, but I don't know if I need it. It's like, Martin, we're
Well,
talking about.
it's called doing the right thing. It's called not feeling guilty about it.
I honestly think it would really help you to have a
Why?
helper.
What? Help me do what? Pick up chicks?
I don't know yet, but I feel like there's something it could help with.
Okay, I mean, I can do most things.
What if it like cleaned? Do
Yeah, I
they
don't
teach them to do that?
think how they gonna do that. Put like a dustpan on his tail.
No, like pick up like clothes and stuff.
I guess technically, but
If you can teach it to remind you to take any sort of like medication or
yeah, I
something.
think border collies are very good about the meds.
Yeah.
I know how to take my meds. I
Well,
don't
it
forget.
doesn't matter, Martin. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
What
I'm just
matters
saying,
is that the
I don't
dog
want to
can
take,
remind you.
I don't want to take a dog away from some like paralyzed
You,
veteran.
Martin,
You're not.
you can't keep talking like you're such an altruistic person, like that you would never ever do anything remotely like that's like, come on,
Okay,
Martin.
okay, it's case by case. Okay,
There are all these nonprofits that are like,
I
and you
know.
could say, hey, like, I'll take one of the dumber ones. Like,
Yeah, that's a great thing to say. Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about this. I want to help her monkey. Okay, I want the monkey.
No.
I'm 100% with you. You should 100% get a monkey.
Yeah.
But according to ADA, you can't bring a helper monkey into all
Oh,
public places. The only two animals you can bring are a dog or a miniature horse.
okay. I'll get the
Okay,
miniature horse.
that's insane to me. That
That is insane, but I learned that when I was like working somewhere, like I went to an ADA like to talk about like the public areas and stuff, and that was like, yeah, it's real.
Well, oh, fine. Maybe yeah, sure. I'll give it. I'll just take it even more advantage of the system. I'll just do that. And
I feel like all you really do, Martin, is you park illegally and put your handicap placard up.
I mean, yeah, but that's not my fault that the city sucks at parking, okay? Like, they could make better parking spaces, okay?
And then you still get a ticket.
Yeah, I still do. It's bull. I have a really good secret spot near a hotbed, and it works every time. So, I only got a ticket yet, and I haven't been told. And Phil used it, and it was good. So, well, these days when I'm in town, I'll share it with you.
Is it just by the school?
No, no, no. It's on the other end. It's by the firehouse.
Okay, well now you told me where
I
it
mean,
is.
Yeah, but where's the firehouse? What?
on Lanier Place?
Yeah, it's like, where the giant is?
Yeah, Martin, that's where a lot of people park.
Hey, shut up. I'm not done. You take
Yeah,
a
no
left.
shit. That's where the
No,
parking
no,
is.
it's not at the giant. You take a left. Then
Yeah,
another
no,
left.
I know where you're talking about,
Oh,
and no
okay.
shit. That's
Well, yeah, but you can park there. That's not a legal spot I'm parking in, and I don't get a ticket.
Oh, Mark,
So,
this is when you're learning that everybody's parking in your safe space.
wait, well, no one talks about it. No one's ever.
yeah, of course no one talks about it. I don't want to tell people where to park. Like
Well,
we're all trying to get to the same place on
no, well,
time.
what I used to do out there at this from Sandy, the move is you park somewhere, put your flashers on.
I used to do that and my car died and
Oh,
then
see,
Oh
it
my
took
god!
even longer because
then
I had
do
to
it for long.
wait because I didn't have
Mm,
jumper cables on me and so I had to wait
okay,
for
first of
someone who'd
all,
already left to come back
you
and
should
jump my
always
car.
have. You
How
should have,
long did you have your hazard lights on?
yeah, you don't do it for that long.
Well, I
Okay?
went to both Hotbed and Town Tavern.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a quick in and out. Also, you should always have jumper cables in your
Yeah,
car.
yeah. Well, I was just like going to fucking I
Yeah, I keep them in my trunk. It's like I don't bring them in and out of my house.
well,
I don't.
now I have one of those blocks where I don't need another person to jump my
Oh,
car. Like I
Damn,
can
that's
just
pretty
jump
good.
it.
Wait, now you're better. Yeah, now you're better.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's better than
I,
us.
my car battery has died so many times. Do I own jumper cables now? No. Have I
Oh,
learned from that?
get a new fucking battery. What do you do? What? You die?
Martin's talking shit like he could jump a car.
I jumped a car, motherfucker. You think I never jumped a car? Yeah, I've done that shit. You think I've never? Yeah, it's not that hard. You just put it on the color. It's not rocket science to jump a
Martin,
car.
I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Do you know how to change a tire? Because
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah,
I kind
I
of like.
guess
I don't know.
my dad like made me
Yeah,
learn, but
yeah.
I don't know. Mike Whitfield, the last time I need my tire changed, Mike Whitfield did it
Are you
because he
going to
was,
his wedding?
yeah.
Okay. I didn't
We're,
want to say I didn't want to say something and you'd be like, I'm not invited or something.
why wouldn't I be invited?
I don't know.
He
I
stayed all night in the hospital with me.
mean, I
Obviously
don't
invited
know.
to his wedding.
I don't know. Maybe time passes, dude. Like, people for the
Nah,
part.
I just
nah.
what I learned from this is that Martin's sore point is people challenging him on whether he can jump a car battery or not. I feel
No,
like
Yeah.
it's everything with a car. It's like, can I drive a car? Can I jump a car? Can I do anything with
It's questioning his masculinity,
is it
which
now too
is
late?
a great segue into our
Oh
movie
yeah,
that we
yeah.
watched.
This is our intro to
this is
it.
so good.
Yeah,
How
that's
did we
right.
get here? Wow.
Yeah, what a great intro. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't think
yeah.
yeah,
We've
I don't
touched on cars and masculinity, so like here we are. We watched Woman of the Hour, the Anna Kendrick directed serial
yeah,
killer
for
movie.
first movie. Okay. We start the show. You might find it weird, but we should start the show with some type of Taylor Swift reference song or something. So I found these Taylor Swift game show moments. This is her category on Jeopardy. Fuck, it's a fuck yeah.
Does it have any music?
Sorry.
Careful, this washing machine cycle using cold water and low spin speed is suggested for lingerie and silk neckties. Kira, what is gentle? The song here is called Delicate.
I'd feel so stupid if I said gentle.
What is 15?
I'm 15.
While crossing the George Washington Bridge from New Jersey, drivers are greeted by a sign with these 4 words. It's been waiting for you. Kira. What is where have you been? No. The song is called Welcome to New York.
Duh.
Where have you been? Why would that be on a road sign?
It's in the song. Oh, yeah.
I'm very grateful I got that right because I could not go home to my 2 daughters. I miss this.
Okay, so people in Jeopardy don't do well with her. This is her on Ellen, playing a game show with Ellen.
Oh yeah, this is good.
So like, oh dang.
Like a game show, but yet you win nothing.
Oh Ellen.
Sing some of it? No. Okay. All right, if you can't sleep in the middle of the night, what do you do? I go downstairs and rummage through the kitchen and eat whatever I can find, and
Oh.
it's really less like a human being, like a raccoon.
Nice.
The next morning, we walked downstairs and what happened here? And I don't remember.
Jeez.
Does that help you sleep if you eat a whole lot? Then it's not really voluntary.
Okay. That's like 4 minutes, so we can do the last one. We're doing a game show on the Tide Show.
Say it one more time, my baby. Snelly, it's hot in here. Catch me sixpence none the richer. Oh my
Dude, she's so good at games.
She is.
It's so fun.
Ryan, why don't you just kiss her already?
Yeah.
Martin's parasocial relationship with Taylor Swift really comes out in full force.
Take it on.
Oh shit.
Oh.
She didn't know her own song.
That happens a lot.
Right. Now there's one other part of this intro you might find kind of weird, Patty. I don't know how it started, but I showed pictures of cartoons with huge asses.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I might have used
Who's that?
I don't know. I may have used it before. And then that one.
That's the biggest ass we've ever had on the show,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
But like, who are these people, Martin?
I just look up cartoons with big asses, and that's what you get. That's what
so
you
what
get.
your algorithm looks like.
It's not my algorithm. It's like it's what I search on Google Images.
No, I feel like it all comes together at some point.
I mean, probably. And the worst part is, I do it at work. I do it at
a school.
a public
that you
school.
work at.
Yeah, so that's the word. Sometimes I feel looking it up, the kid comes to my desk, kind of like, get out of my way. It's not what it looks like.
You're like, whoa, okay, there's not an underage cartoon.
They're like, Mr. Phillips is a freak.
No.
He's into some weird shit.
Yeah, seriously.
They think I'm, like kids pound me. I'm cool.
Really?
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
Is it because you don't discipline them at all?
Maybe that's it. Because I'm too chill and I do not care.
You're like, I don't care. Just leave me alone.
Do the kids ever? Because I feel like I was talking to Omar, who obviously works in a school, and he talks about how much like the kids like roast the teachers. Do the kids ever roast you?
Answer my face. And I think Omar might. Well, does he work on like fucking like Baltimore County or something? Does he? I think his school might be rougher. That's all.
Do you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
Martin doesn't know. He's just assuming.
Yeah, I'm racist. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm glad we're all
Martin's like, well, if the kids are funny, they probably can't be white. So.
Yeah.
Well, that, yeah, probably true, anyway, but no, it was school. And speaking of which, we're recording this before election day, so depending on who gets elected depends if Patty gets deported. So
I was to say, this might be the last time you guys see me on American.
Oh man.
yeah, and she's from the northern border, not even the southern border. So
Well, I know. They still want me out. They still want me out.
Well, hey, I'll vouch for you. I'll be like, hey,
Absolutely
come
not. We'll not go near any ICE agent.
I'm like, come on, what are you doing? Look at her, come
They're gonna
on.
see your Google history, and they're gonna be like, "This man literally searches women with large butts in cartoon form."
It's it's not always women. It's just cartoons with large butts. Hey, it doesn't specify.
It does not make a difference. It's a gender attached.
Martin like goes to his like fans on Kill Tony, like, she's from the good border. Like,
Yeah. First of all,
come on, everyone, sign this petition.
Everyone watching are gonna call ICE. They're gonna be like, "No, this is why. Actually, you should not announce that there's an immigrant that you know." Get her
anyway.
Yeah, Martin coming in hot with the deportation.
I know, seriously. It's like, by the way, say goodbye.
Hey.
I had to do that joke earlier. Then I was like,
yeah, Martin rehearsed that one in the mirror. Like, I'm gonna go like.
That was funny because election day is coming. By the time this gets dropped, we'll have a new president, so we'll see who this guy is.
Did you vote, Martin?
Yeah, I already voted. I did my duty.
Did you vote in Texas or Virginia?
I'm registered in Texas, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing absentee ballot. I did the right thing. And
yeah.
You're welcome, everybody. It's funny, when I was in Virginia, I never actually registered where I lived. I always did absentee ballots to where my parents lived. I never actually got around to changing my location.
You never got around to filling out that one thing.
I just never did it. I thought that again if I was like, okay, I'll send it the absentee ballot.
You can easily do it when you change your mailing address.
Well, I didn't do that, but now that's the past. I did it in Texas, so. And you know what's cool? Here's a cool thing about voting in Texas. I can actually vote Ted Cruz out. I can make him not come back. That's kind of cool. You think about it.
Honestly, guys, I'm changing the world. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, I'm doing this crazy thing. It's called voting.
I'm saying you don't get to vote out like big figures. Everyone knows who Ted Cruz is. Everyone knows he's kind of crazy, and I actually can be responsible for not,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that is cool.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Do you even know who DC senators are? Who's your senator?
But well,
Martin, you're so smart and you're so talented and you work
so
hard and we're so great.
Actually, I'm stupid. I don't think you should probably have a senator.
We have representation. Eleanor Norton Holmes.
Are you Googling that right now?
No, I just voted yesterday.
Okay. You know who I voted for? This guy. Yeah. He's gonna be the president.
If I could vote, I would have voted for him too.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. This fucking movie, okay? Woman of the Hour, dude. It's a fun movie. Yeah, well, it's not fun, but it's not like a bad movie.
Yeah, we're like, so, yeah. You got this, Martin. You got it. Keep going.
It's a good movie. Yeah, it's enjoy. I did not Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's good that you liked it, Martin. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's it sounds like you're being condescending.
I'm not being condescending. A lot of times you don't like the movies I suggest.
Okay, well, yeah, it was good. It was, yeah. I watched this in school too. Like,
Like that science fiction movie I suggested.
what was that? Oh,
The one
Ugly.
Matilda did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Uglies.
no, oh, actually, you did suggest
I
that.
did suggest that.
I read the book at the library. Still, I'm still waiting on my copy of Pretties. Like, I haven't read.
Oh, you're going to keep going?
Yeah, I want to read Pretties. I gotta find out what happens. Okay, so.
Yeah, they're going to see a lot of fat asses and then young adult science fiction novels, and they're going to be like, yeah, this guy's a criminal.
They're very,
Oh.
yeah, you're on somebody's list, Vern. They've just
Okay, guys, that's not even funny to joke about. Okay, you know, I've been okay.
Oh, Basil wants to say hi.
Oh, hi. What a beautiful girl.
She's like, what's happening?
Like, who are you talking to, actually?
She gonna throw a ball at you.
I don't think so, but she went to the dog park twice today, so
Wow,
she needs to.
busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog park, I found like a condom, and I was like, yeah, it is. But
Look at those dogs being safe. I'm proud of that.
But it was still in the wrapper. That's a good part. But still, it must have fallen out.
Whose condom?
Yeah, Martin's like, I found one in a wrapper, so that means somebody somewhere dropped a condom.
Yeah. It's not like
Lead on that.
nobody had sex in the dog park for what I have investigated, but no. And it was like, I think it was like a cheap brand of condom. It was like, it's called like Rubberneck or something. I was like, who buys this? Who buys this? You know?
They probably didn't buy it, Martin. They probably
stole it.
No, like you can get free ones. Places.
Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, if yeah, you're poor, right? I buy
well, they have them at like schools.
Depending on what's, I mean, that's gonna have, well, I guess I'm never.
I mean, like colleges.
I mean, okay, I was gonna say I never like went into like a high school that I'm sleeping up. Like, hey, guys,
hey, you got any rubbers?
Yeah, got any Jimmy hats? You know, for the Jimmy hat.
I feel like you're saying it like it's such a big flex to be like, I buy my own condoms.
I'm just saying. If you're an adult here, it is my masculinity.
Yeah, who buys condoms? Everybody know you just find them somewhere.
Like the dog park.
Yeah.
Or your friend's house.
Yeah.
Or, okay. Anyway, we had to talk about Woman of the Hour based on a true story when a serial killer was on the dating game. So this all happened. And he was a real guy, real serial killer. And as a fan of serial killers, he was a little bit too sadistic for my taste, you know?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, the first 3 minutes were a lot.
Yeah, he's like, because he used to make the women come in and out of consciousness and continue to assault them. It's like, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
he's hot though. I'll give him that.
Oh, think he is
good. You thought he was hot?
Yeah, I thought he was really hot.
Wow. Okay. First of all, pause. I just need to circle back to what Martin you just said. Do you prefer your serial killers to be a little bit more like empathetic, a little bit more caring?
No, I like. No, we just like get the job done. You know, I like.
Yeah, quick and dirty.
Yeah, quick and dirty.
Let's not make a performance out of it. Just
you know.
Do you like knife killings?
I like one guy. Ever. Actually, I didn't read a book about a serial killer. I read a book about a cult leader, but that's a different subject. You know who Edmund Kemper is? He got all his, it's his mom. Then he really hated his mom. She was really mean to him. And he buried a severed head in her garden. And he was like, yeah, mother always said she wanted people to see the garden. And I was like, it was kind of funny.
That's fucked up.
And he killed his mom. Then he took her voice cords, put it in the garbage disposal, and it broke the garbage disposal. And he was like, "Yeah, it makes sense. She bitched all the time anyway." And I was like, "I don't know why it shouldn't be funny." Oh,
Yeah, things like that. I'm like, the thought of like, what do you do if that's your kid? You know what I
yeah.
mean? If you're like, oh fuck, my kid's gonna like be a serial killer.
I
Like,
mean, there are signs, I guess.
yeah, I saw on Reddit one time someone being like, my kid killed a squirrel. What do I
Yeah.
do? And everyone was like, oh shit, that's where
Yeah.
it starts.
Not good. You kill small animals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's why, I'm not a serial killer. I can't hurt this guy. Can't
Well,
hurt.
what about the duck thing?
That was an accident.
Hey, you killed it. So you actually have killed an animal.
Accidentally. I held it in my hand. I guess. I don't know if I own strength.
I feel like that's what a lot of the kids said that became serial killers. They were like, "Whoops, I just."
Yeah, well, I was 24. I was an adult. Yeah. So, but I think I have a serial killer personality because nobody knows I'm insane until you get to know me. So,
Oh, it's like if only you could have the follow through.
I thought it was gonna be lacking empathy.
no, I have empathy. That's why I'm not a serial killer. But I have a lot of empathy.
There've been like a couple of times where Martin's like told me some gossip, and I've been like, oh, like, I'm so sorry, like, I hope they're doing okay. And Martin goes, I was just trying to gossip.
Okay, I think I sent you something today, and I was like, I bet you gonna find the humor in this. I bet she's gonna.
Oh no, I was gonna talk shit, and then I took a nap. I'm off work today.
Okay, well,
Yeah, and I was like kind of, I'm not really a napper, but Prozac has kind of got me napping a little bit. But yeah, I'll talk shit later. Yeah.
okay, well,
Okay,
hey,
so now I need to circle back to you thinking that this man was hot. Do you think that the
Yeah.
actor was hot or the actual killer himself?
Oh, that actor, not the serial killer. I looked up pictures of him to see if he was hot. Looks nothing like this actor.
yeah, they did take a lot into consideration.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, because I feel like some serial killers like are attractive,
Ted Bundy.
but then there are some where you're like, all right, like but this guy, I was like, yeah, I could see myself getting in a car with him, like.
That's how he did it.
This is what's so funny about like who finds who attractive, because it's like I had the opposite feeling. I was like, this man, there's no way that I would look at him and feel like inclined to be close to him. I just did not find him attractive at all.
Yeah. And here's the thing though, because I was like thinking, I was like, I could see how like a younger version of myself would be like, oh, this guy's gonna do my headshots and then I'm dead.
Good.
Like I meet up in a park, because I wouldn't think twice about that kind of thing. That's how they get you.
Well,
That's how
good.
they get ya.
Good news. I think Anna Kendrick's still pretty hot. So I'm still.
I don't find her hot. So
Okay, you don't know what you're talking about then. That's a
I
bad thing.
don't.
Okay, well, okay, who's the hotter lady in the movie then? Is there a hotter
I
lady?
think the last one,
Oh, okay, yeah, she's hot. Okay.
she is
Okay.
hot. The friend of Allison was hot. The one who like freaks out at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot.
I don't think she's as hot as Anna Kendrick though.
What?
Anna Kendrick's pretty, dude. Okay.
What?
But, okay, here's the thing. Anna Kendrick, obviously, she's beautiful, but she's really pretty, but like in like a quirky way.
No.
Martin's like, no.
No, he's not quirky. I don't know if I would say quirky. I think
I just find her annoying. Like, she's like,
okay.
I'm Anna Kendrick.
That's how you hear her
I feel like
voice.
personality. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time seeing her in that way because of the like personality thing. But this is the thing that was annoying about this movie, and it's not about the movie, but it's just like the comment in general, where it's like you have all these super beautiful women, which I would include Anna, our dear Anna, in that as well. And then you have these like mid to unattractive men, and it's just like like, this is always what it is. It's like
Not the serial killer, not the serial killer, not Jenny said serial killer.
I thought he would be so mid, and the fact that this man, like, here's the thing, on the game show you have three types of men. You have the dumb, can't answer a question guy, you have the like says the wrong thing, thinks the wrong thing guy, and then you have the guy that says the right thing but murders women. I was like, these are the choices that women don't.
Yeah, they should have screened them a little bit better.
Well, no one in the screening is gonna be like, oh yeah, I also murder women on my free time, you know.
I also thought Pete Holmes looked terrible in this movie.
Yeah, I think
like,
he's not supposed to look good. He's supposed to
I know, but like, what's happened to him? He looks like.
Well, he's like in his 40s now, dude.
No, but he just like doesn't look good. Yeah, they've made him look gayer.
Here's my theory with that is like, I feel like we know him to be this super sweet, really nice guy. And then as soon as you add that creeper layer to him on a person, like you take away the good things about his personality or character, suddenly it's like you're a hideous person physically. Because the thing that you really have to do is like your kindness. And you take that away, and then it's just like, who are you, you monster man? But
and being kind of he was really good at being like kind of like an everyman in comedy. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this like good dude. Like, let me go watch him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no more. But, anyway, but yeah, you know, in real life, the lady rejects him, and then he kills three more people. So I don't want to say it's her fault, but he did handle rejection very
well.
poorly.
People have been reporting him for years.
Yeah.
He like coworkers report him.
Yeah, you know, and at the movie he gets roasted, but you find out later they do let him go, and then he gets roasted again like a year later. So
didn't his mom bail him out, and then he killed like two more people?
Yeah, something like that. So you know,
that's so crazy.
Yeah, the 70s were the golden age for the serial killer. They were everywhere.
Yeah, it's really not like it used to be.
No, I mean it's not because they had more laws, and so I think there's less serial killing now. Although apparently in Austin we have a serial killer. So
really,
yeah, he kills like white tech bros. So women are safe. Women are safe. So
honestly, it's probably a woman. I would say it's
probably
a woman.
Yeah. You know what? I hear. Yeah. I mean, I hear it's a twink looking guy, so now I don't feel safe anymore either, you know, because I kind of look, I don't know if I look like a tech bro, but.
Wait, okay. When was the last time he killed someone?
I don't know, maybe a couple months.
Are there two?
There's a bunch of theories, but it's called the Rainy Street Killer. Because you find.
How's morale at the open mics?
Oh, don't read that. Don't read that. Is that an article or anything?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, I mean, you don't want to go to. My mom was in town. I was like, you don't want to go see a show. You'll be actually offended. You would not want to come. But I think honestly, most people at the open mic might be a target because most of them are white males. So
Yeah.
we're all kind of on edge here again. So, so
Yeah.
I had no idea
Yikes.
how much the white tech bros were suffering across the country. I just
in Austin, there.
It's such a shame that white men can't feel safe at open mics anymore.
I know, or anywhere, Actually, this brings up a good point. And the number one discriminated against group, white men, So,
it's tough. It's so tough. It's
yeah,
a lot.
no one talks about it,
Not
right?
enough. Not enough. That's why we're here to really
Yeah.
to light the issues, which is white
The eve of an election to discuss these important
Yeah.
issues.
You know who to, oh, dude, it's crazy. It really pissed me off. Okay, so fucking Trump came to town, and there's fucking traffic, and I was just like, I thought he had bad security. What the hell is this? And it's all traffic for a stupid podcast. It's like, this isn't important. I shouldn't have to be affected by this. So, anyway,
When you went on Rogan,
yeah, it caused traffic. And see,
was it public?
dude, it's crazy. Joe Biden, him, they all fly into the regular airport. There's not some private airport. It's like, I use this airport. What are we doing? Anyway, these are the issues I vote for. I don't want traffic. I don't want, yeah, and honestly,
And you're not alone. A lot of people, their
yeah,
single issues, traffic, potholes,
Yeah,
at least,
like taxes, job, employment. That's not an issue. Immigration, no. Traffic.
hey, I hope, I think I have no problem with immigrants. They're cool. Hey,
Okay, let's
hey.
play the tape back to earlier in this conversation.
I was talking about traffic. I wasn't talking about, I'm not even,
Should I show them your DMs to me about how you?
okay. Those are jokes, okay? Yeah. Sometimes I do think, like, I don't know if Patty's gonna laugh at this. Sometimes I'm like,
No, I actually think it's it's so funny because obviously like immigration has been like such a huge stressor in my life, but laughing at it has actually been really good. Like the other day I was telling people about I mentioned something about like, oh, life will be so much, easier in this particular way once I become a citizen. And someone turned to me like, oh, honey, you think you're going to become a citizen?
I was gonna say, oh, honey, you think your life's gonna be easier? Like,
And I just laughed and laughed and laughed.
That is wild.
how did you end up here? How did you, is that not how you
Martin's like, so while we have you on our podcast, can we get the exclusive coming to America story?
I don't know. I mean, you're from like French Canada. It's not like that far. Like, why? Yeah.
I was dating an American at the time who I'm now married to, but I also was wanting to do my master's and then found a school in Philly. I don't even know what my plan was as far as like how long I was going to be in the country, but the fact that I've been here since 2017 and I have no plan of leaving, until they literally forcibly kicked me out.
You think good. Yeah. It's only Canada, it's not. Now, if I don't want you to get deported, but if you did, are you allowed to come back and visit, or are you like banned?
Such a good question. I really think it depends on the terms of the deportation. Like, obviously if I had committed a crime and I was being deported for that, that would be different. But I'm pretty sure that there's a time frame that you can't re-enter the country.
Okay.
After being deported. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be so sad if it was I leave and it's like, I'll never see you guys again.
That would be so sad.
Yeah, I mean, where you go back to Nova Scotia, or you go ahead.
I can't be returned to Canada because I've become too much like America in that my level of aggressiveness has skyrocketed. I'm so
Oh, I thought you meant this was like a real thing.
Yeah, I
And
thought
I
it
was
was a
like,
real
oh
thing
shit, do they
too.
kick you out if you don't
imagine.
Yeah, I
You're
was like,
you're
where
not
do you go?
Yeah.
No, Canadians are so passive and so sweet and so kind and delicate and gentle, and I'd be coming in like guns a blazing.
I've been to Canada a few times.
Literally.
I'll have all my
Oh
guns
yeah.
that time.
Yeah, that's an issue too. You won't be able to have your guns as much.
Yeah, Martin's like, and that's another issue we're voting on.
Yeah, guns and yeah, immigration and no, it's all out there, guys. Vote, or if you don't want to vote, that's up to you. I'm not gonna.
Martin's like, I'm not going to tell you to vote. I won't go
don't-
that far.
Yeah, I don't pressure anybody. That's
Team of
your
encouraging people to vote. I would never ever do that.
that's your decision whether you want to do that, dude. So anyway,
Jenny, did you like the movie?
Yeah.
yeah, she suggested.
But I suggested it. But so I actually, when I first started watching it, I watched the first 3 minutes and I was like, fuck no, I'm not like watching this. And then I went into work like that week and I was talking about how messed up the first 3 minutes are. And then my coworker started watching it that night and texted me. And then I was like, I can't just like, you can't just watch it. And then I finished it and really liked it.
So what was it? Just because it became like well, I can't be the one to just not finish it. Now I'm like,
yeah, well, I was like, well, now it's almost like I suggested it.
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and then I was like, well, I'll watch it, especially if I was like, there's someone to like talk to during it. Just because it was like I didn't need someone in the room, but I needed someone to like me to be like, this is messed up, right?
Yeah. Do you typically not like that genre of movie?
I don't really like um I don't really like in terms of like the type of true crime I like to consume. I don't really like serial killer true crime. I I like if it's like one murder who did it,
Yeah.
or like in-depth financial type thing, like cults.
White collar crime.
Not even, just like, sure, somewhat, yeah, just like betrayal that's not murder.
Is it because it's like that's like none of those things are part of your business? It's like if it's like a one murder,
yeah,
I would never be part of that. These like
yeah, there's definitely something about the serial killer thing where the fact that like it's just like I don't like thinking about the fact that that can happen to people, where you can just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I prefer, for whatever reason, it's easier for me to enjoy like someone killing their wife than just like random girls. And I don't know why, because like that can just happen.
Yeah.
True. He deserves it, probably.
yeah. You're like, you will not catch me, Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, that will not happen to me. It's really the paranoia after watching a movie like that. It's just like tough because like part of the reason why I really like the movie, but it's also tough because you're just like, as a woman, this is a reality where every time I leave my house, I'm like just thinking through, especially at night, especially I feel like post comedy, if you're like walking home at like midnight.
Yeah, no, totally. And yeah, like comedy for sure, where I'm like, oh, I could be in proximity. Or also when you see like seeing people be stalked and stuff on like true crime shows or whatever, because it's like, oh, that can so easily happen to someone. Like in comedy, you're in like a public space, you're leaving like bars alone, and yeah, it really freaks me out. So I don't really like imagining that.
Yeah. I also don't love that. But it's funny because I grew up with a mom who's very worried about me falling prey to a person like that. So from a very young age, she was like on me about how you are in public. If a man approaches you, this is what you say. Anytime I was at the airport, I was forced to wear sweatpants, sweatshirt. She was like, I don't want you to draw any attention from men. So I feel like,
oh wow.
And okay, this is a piece of advice that she gave me that I've told people, and they've both been like, that's great advice, but also that's like such a funny thing for your mom to say. This is something that's like stuck out to me. She's like, and this is the setting, just to be clear. We're going through a drive-thru, I think at McDonald's or something. She just kind of turns to me and she's like, hey, if ever a man ever tries to forcibly give you or make you give them oral sex.
I didn't like that one. Landon was not happy about that one.
They like, anyways, sorry, that was so dramatic for no reason.
What do we do? Okay, cliffhanger.
She was like, if a man tries to make you give them oral sex, bite down as hard as you can. And this is advice. This is the kind of mother that I grew up with. So it's like,
Yeah,
that is wild because I haven't gotten that advice, but my mom did like tell me if a man was attacking me, like the best way she thought I should like fight back or like try to kill. Like she was like, go for here on the throat, go for like the eyes, like yeah, like bite like down as hard as you can, like yeah. So I feel like that is a conversation a lot of moms have with their daughters.
With their sons, and I had mugged. I wish my mom would have told me what to do then.
Oh no.
So
I'm so curious what the conversations must have been like for women in the 70s.
Oh yeah, it was way worse. Yeah.
Like I bet it was like keep your legs closed or like don't do blah blah blah.
Don't look like a hoochie, right?
Yeah. I do wonder. I should ask my mom like if my grandma had any conversations with her about that. But I feel like it just had to be so extreme for people to really be talking about it because of like print media and stuff.
Yeah.
This is why like I laugh when men are like, women are just so hard to approach just like on the street because they get weird. I'm like, it's because we're murdered or assaulted regularly.
Yeah.
And we're a little bit, I'm sorry if we're just like slightly guarded when a man just is like, hey, it's like we're used to having to seriously self-protect. Also, women will respond to you normally if you're not weird. Like if you just like are, but even the non-weird ones also end up being murderers. So we're on it.
It's all of us.
It's all the spectrums. It's all
it really is.
Well, bummer, everybody.
Martin's like, it's been a real downer of an episode, a real bummer.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the reality.
Martin's like, hashtag not all men.
Hashtag assault victim.
Yeah.
I was assaulted. So. And the police took my pants, never got them back. So.
They took your pants?
Because the muggers, like, reached into my pockets, so, like, their fingerprints could have been on it. So they had to take my pants, but I was never reimbursed.
I bet they never even tested it for fingerprints.
Honestly, they probably didn't. Yeah, as far as some.
It's probably just somewhere in the police station.
Yeah, I know. It's funny when
with all those rape kits and all those like untested things.
It's rape kits and my pants. So.
Like a rape kit, and they're like, whose pants are these?
Yeah, and it's my only pair of gray pants.
I was say, can you describe the pants?
They're gray Dockers. They're like really gray. They're probably about 30 by 30, 31 by 30, and yeah, it's funny because when I called my roommates, they called Sandy, and they told her to bring me some pants without an explanation. And said he thought I shit myself. He was like, "Oh my god, Martin pooped his pants."
If I had a cop call me up and was like, "Hey, you need to bring Martin pants," I'd be like, "You better tell me right now what the fuck has happened."
Yeah, they're like, bring him some pants. Yeah,
Messed
so
up.
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, that only happened once to me, and I wasn't. If they had a weapon, probably would have been way more traumatized. But luckily, they only used their fists, so it's okay. It's okay. And it happened. It happened like right off Adams Morgan. Like it literally was like not to scare anybody, but literally it was walking from town to Havern. So Adams Morgan, watch out, lady. Watch
I've
out,
seen
lady.
some crazy shit happen there.
Watch out, ladies. Okay, Adams Morgan.
Also, that person that got shot like right in front of Adams Morgan, like
Yeah, I know.
that was fucking nuts.
Okay, here's the thing. I would say because obviously, I live really close to there. I frequent that street pretty often, but my biggest red flag is it's like obviously there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but I genuinely believe that if someone were to attack me, that I could take them.
Okay, yeah, we all think that, Patty. Yeah, let's see how you favor. Okay, like okay. I mean, I was never like been in a fight or assaulted before, so at least in my case, I learned my fight or flight time flight. So
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if you're put in that situation, which one you're gonna lean towards.
Yeah, unfortunately, I freeze. Unfortunately,
It's such a bummer of a response because it really would get you into so much trouble.
Yeah.
Immobile.
Also,
yeah.
I'm bigger than you, Patty. Like, you think you can take on?
I 100%, without a doubt, think that I could take you in a
You
fight.
think you can take me? I mean, yo, look at this shit.
Look at this.
Yeah, yeah, we should fight.
Martin, I feel like you could go viral posting like a gym montage that's like a year, like 2 years ago, I was assaulted, but what my assaulters don't see is this, and it's just you working out every day, like growing stronger, and everyone's like, "This is so inspiring."
Yeah,
you 100% do that.
I probably could still get assaulted again, but I don't know if I'm gonna favor well. But yeah, I was only mugged. They weren't trying to kill me. They just wanted like my phone. Oh, and they got my phone, and of course, I have like weird big ass cartoons.
Yeah. Like,
I can only imagine. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
They probably just took the SIM card out.
Yeah, I think they did. But anyway,
so your SIM card's just floating around with all that porn.
Imagine a small child finds a SIM card. They're like, "What is this?
What is this? I think this is a little computer."
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug it in my dad's phone. Ah!
Oh my god, so many big butts.
Anyway, yeah, me and Patty should fight that when I get back.
I think we should fight, and because here's the thing, I'm not even saying, because when I say this to people, they're like, "You have no upper body strength. You look like you're a small child." Blah, blah, blah.
You're weak.
The list goes on and on of why they think I'm not. But here's the thing, I feel like.
Here's the thing, I have a gun.
Yeah, here's the thing, I have steel toe boots at all times, and I have knives in my sleeves. No, I feel like it's a what spirit you carry, and I feel like I have a spirit that says I have a will to live. I will not go down without a fight. I will leave scratch, and that's the thing. And like,
claw, scream, scratch,
scrappy. I mean, again, I'm the one who's taught that if a man's penis is in my mouth, I will be biting down. That's like where I'm ingrained. So I feel like there's
the same thing.
There's a fighter in me. That
makes me seem like I'm just a pussy then, because in me I ran away. Like,
No, it's probably safer. Like, you'd probably survive. Like, I have higher chances of dying than you would, because I would be like, all right, let's
you
do
got the same, you got the same chances, I think. I think we both are more likely to die from being attacked. I think all three of us have really high chances of that.
I don't like how you're saying that. I think it's funny when I was saying it that I feel like I would have a higher chance of dying, but then when it comes out of your mouth, I'm like, absolutely not. I 100%. Jenny, I feel like Jenny 100%. Well, I know you're a freezer, but I feel like if for whatever reason,
I think it's more of when I like witness something upsetting, I freeze, or it's like if something happens like at my job, I'm like, I freeze. But I do feel like I could disarm someone.
I believe that. I 100% you could.
Or I feel like I could like manipulate.
Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. Take this in literally the best way, because I mean it truly in the best way. I feel like if a man was attacking you, I feel like you could say things that would hit at his ego that would make him literally go home. You'd be like, you're a piece of trash. Your mother doesn't love you, and he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so right."
I am stupid. You're not murdering me good enough.
Right. You'd be like this, not like this. Yeah. I do feel like you would have a way of being able to talk down to this man that he would feel incompetent and would eventually.
Yeah, I hope that if anyone ever does, they're just like really incompetent, and they're like, and I'm like, oh my god, am I your first? Like,
yeah, like your first murder. Oh man.
But I guess what we should be more scared of is people we know, because statistically speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys think that, can you maybe name a person that you think would have motivation to murder you?
Most people that
Martin, you can put my name down on your list.
Okay, Patty, number one now. And then Landon.
And then Landon is just.
I have an ex that I was like a little scared of.
DJ Janky. DJ Janky.
Yeah, I was a little scared of him. A little bit.
Him. I don't think he's a DJ anymore, because
he's not.
I may have Googled his thing.
He's not.
I may have looked him up. But,
yeah.
Well,
I was like, but he like moved, so I think I'm good.
There's this guy in middle school who didn't like me, and I'm kind of scared he still doesn't like me. So,
Jeez, what'd you do? Why in middle school?
I just remember he just didn't like me. I don't know. It was the only time I got bullied, and that he got in trouble for bullying me. But I don't know why he didn't like me. I don't know. I didn't do anything, but you know what? He had red hair and a speech impediment, so he probably was bullying everybody. You know, his life probably sucked anyway. So.
Yeah.
Did you meet him in speech therapy?
No, and why do you assume I took speech therapy?
Because you told me that you bullied another kid in speech therapy.
That wasn't speech therapy. That was physical therapy.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
But I did take some speech therapy too. But
I'm so sorry. I forgot which therapy you bullied a kid.
I took. Okay, I know.
Or it was hazing. It was hazing.
We're just having a good time. It's not bullying if we laugh. I mean,
if it's not bullying if he tells his mom after.
Anyway, this guy bullied me, and but the good part was, I was good with comebacks. So he said, "Is that Landon or the other dog?"
Okay, everyone chill. Okay, sorry. My dog has a chew toy in his mouth, and he's like, "Play with me," and then Winnie is just, "Can you stop?"
Well, my dog's pretty chill right now.
She's such a psycho. So this dog is so sweet. She's a pitty, like a full pit bull. And having 2 pit bulls in the house, I spent a lot of time being like, guys, pit bulls are like so sweet. They would never hurt anybody. And then
Yes.
And then Winnie murdered a pigeon, like
Nice.
in cold blood. There was a pigeon on the sidewalk. She lunged for it, grabbed the pigeon out of her
Did
mouth.
she eat it?
I think had we not taken the pigeon out of her mouth, she 100% would have.
Yeah, that's pretty metal.
Basil's prey drive is high. It's upsetting.
Yeah, like what a psycho. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like
she's kind of ugly in a really cute way. Like, look.
Oh, dang, what a
Like,
smile.
She's just like a little weird, but she's really sweet. But yeah, murders these sky rats.
I mean, good for her though. There are too many of them.
Yeah, it's only a pigeon. It's not like she killed a rabbit or something.
Honestly, I just feel like
she could.
Yeah, I would not put it past her. She's.
Yeah, what about this guy? What about would she kill this guy?
Potentially.
It's totally possible.
He likes to dance too. Ba, 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 ba.
And on that note, we typically wrap this up by having our guest summarize the movie in a minute.
In a minute and 60 seconds?
Yeah, in 60 seconds.
Like 60 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
We can do a timer if you need one.
Whatever you feel. Give me the light at 45 seconds.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
You got this, Martin?
Yeah. Okay, go.
Okay. Woman of the Hour. A movie portraying the life of a serial killer man who clearly is undergoing internal stress as he navigates his relationships, both interpersonally and with strangers with women, and discovers his love for murdering them. And then on the scene comes Anna Kendrick, a woman also discovering her own identity, goes on a show where she attempts to find love, but not for love's sake, but for her own personal career. And who's on the show? The serial killer man, along with 2 other men. And as the movie progresses, it hits a point where we are learning more and more about him, and we fear for Anna Kendrick's life because we believe that she will be murdered. And yet, she survives because she uses her skills and stands up for herself as a woman, and then teaches women everywhere that you should never ignore your personal intuition, and you should not trust men because they will murder you.
Boom.
Exactly.
That was one of the best summaries we've had, I think.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Good job.
Imagine if I would have had like 7 days to prepare the summary.
Well, that's not how it works. So,
that's how it works here. This is a no prepare.
Hey, that was no prep. I just want the audience to know there's absolutely 0 preparation.
They didn't like
They
it.
said, hey.
They were like, she's done better. She's also done worse, but
anyway.
Well, Rom Bros, we hope you have a good week. If you're in tech, use the buddy system.
In tech in Austin.
Yeah, tech in Austin.
But tech everywhere,
But tech everywhere, because you never know, guys. Like, use the buddy system. Look out for each other.
Yeah.
You never know.
And I hope this is a toy. I hope everyone it's a dog toy. I hope everyone votes, and we'll see you after the election.
If you want to win the game. I'm not gonna. Okay. Anyway, hey, thanks, Patty, for coming.
We really landed this plane, I think, this time.
Me or you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, hey, we did it.
We did it.
It was a good outro song. the women Taylor Swift sings. So
The official lyric video.
yeah. So
Not to be
anyway,
confused with the unofficial lyric video.
yeah,
Yeah.
she put this out herself. So
Good for her.
anyhow, watch out there. Be safe, everybody. And
Yeah.
you know, yes,
That's all she wrote.
That's all.
yeah. Okay.
Peace
Bye,
out.
everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Patty.
No problem. Bye, guys.
Bye, Mark.